Good evening, one and all. We're here at the famous Eden Gardens. You join us for this match between New Zealand and
The pitch should get better as the match goes on, so a sensible decision to bowl first. I wouldn't want to be putting pads on first, that's for sure. The opening bowlers will be feeling pretty positive.
these two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great commitment. Couldn't get it through the field. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the high court end. The left arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. Smacks that away through the gap.
Some adjustments to the field.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't get that outside the ring field. 5 runs in that over. New Zealand are 10 for none. Rabada from the pavilion end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Doesn't beat the infield. South Africa with a massive shout. Seifert waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
9 runs added there. New Zealand are 19 for none. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfectly timed. Misses everything. End of the over. 2 runs added. New Zealand are 21 for none. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Drilled that one away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Needs a direct hit. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might just be finding their feet. Jansen from the high court end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the high court end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Wow, that's missed the lot. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Picked the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for 4.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Edged. Was quick onto that in the infield. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. Three more players able to go outside the circle.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Good shot, a beauty. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that. Good fielding out in the boundary. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Chance, gone. Oh, quick hands, that's gone.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
A few moves made in the field.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Finds the edge. The over ends and no change to the score. Some superb bowling. It's looking tough for the batters to find a way to get the ball away. Maharaj from the pavilion end. Drilled that one away. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. chance. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Ngidi, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Everyone's gone up. Beats the field with a great shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Ngidi ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Ngidi from the high court end. Doesn't beat the infield. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary. A few moves made in the field.
Straight to the fielder. Square cut. Finds point. No run. Nicked it. South Africa needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Maharaj having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far and just one more to get 5 in this innings. Bosch back on now. Can't get that outside the ring field. Gone. Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, New Zealand a 65 for 5. Ngidi from the high court end. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Goes over the top with that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Bosch from the pavilion end. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Wow. Power off the front foot goes all the way.
Markram, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous. Some adjustments to the field.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. New Zealand, a 92 for 5. Jansen back into the attack. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Nice shot, but straight to gully. This could be trouble. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. New Zealand a 98 for 6.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Rabada, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Square cut, finds point, no run. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Great shot, through the gap. Couldn't get it through the field. Drilled that one away. Got that away nicely. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Jansen from the high court end. Maharaj has been going really well here. Comes back on from the high court end. Misses everything. Edged it. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Just got to follow up. That last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's a confident appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's the end of the over. One run coming from it. New Zealand are 110 for 8. Jansen coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Drilled that one away. Jansen deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Got onto that so early. The cut shots in front of square, teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
And the innings comes to an end. South Africa will need 125 runs.